this time.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is just my first quarter financials, where everything is at, where the interest rates are at, where all the money is at. At the bottom is the interest that we received for the first quarter from each individual institution. So interest rates have gone up. Lots of good things, because that was not the case last year for any quarter or even for the whole year. So I try and have it kind of evenly dispersed between all of the banks in the county. But one bank is offering a substantial interest rate, so I'm trying to keep a little bit more there just so we make a little bit more.
Yep.
That's that. And then, so cleaning up the situation that I walked into. There's a few things that are still getting cleaned up. So the ambulance checks that were stale dated, there was 4 of them. 3 of them have been resolved with reimbursements. So that's good. That's thanks to Jill and Ryan, I believe, helped with that a little bit too. And the other one should get resolved within the month. So then that'll all be clear and back to normal. But there were 3 days in the year of 21 that I could not balance because the cash did not match what it should have. So I did entries, and I talked to you guys about these before, but they're still hanging out there, and it only totals $143.50 with all 3 days together. That's the grand total. It's just sitting out in our insufficient funds account or fund line right now. So I'd like to get it cleaned up, but I wanted to see if you guys, I mean, I could just transfer money from the general fund to reimburse this to balance it out. The auditors didn't seem to find it either. I was kind of waiting for the auditors to come back to see if maybe they found it when they went through everything. That's something that I missed, but they've audited 21. They've closed it. So this is just something outstanding that I'd like to get cleaned up. And with it being only $143.50, I figured just make a transfer out of the general fund to
Clean it up.
clean it up.
Roger will pay it.
Or Roger's paycheck. Okay. That sounds fantastic. Okay.
Good guy today.
You are.
You heard it here.
Good guy today.
Yes, you are, and funny too.
So I don't know if we need a motion or if we need it, or if I can just do it.
I move we transfer $143.50 from general
In insufficient funds.
to insufficient funds.
And that should clear up.
Good.
And I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to transfer $143.50 to insufficient funds out of the general. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Okay. And then my last little bit, I'll come back to you with more of this, but since I'm here, I figured I'd throw it out here. The countertop in my office that goes diagonally leaves a little triangle for people to stand at, and we've had some issues with handicapped people in wheelchairs trying to turn around and kids running around and all sorts of stuff. So I know Dolores had talked about demolishing the countertop and doing desks and all this, and I have her quotes. And they're like $24,000 for, I don't know. So I've looked at a few desks to take the countertop out and replace them with reception high desks. So it'll still look like a counter, but they'll be individual, so we can reconfigure if we need to, because right now you can't reconfigure that. It is permanent. And I'm at like $3,500 with the furniture. I'll have to get a quote for electrical because all the electrical runs underneath that countertop. They're all boxes, and so it shouldn't be difficult. It's not like I need more. I can't mess with the box. So that's kind of where I'm headed. Once I get some more numbers, I'll come back to you guys, obviously, but that's something that I'm a lot of people have approached me with that
Yeah.
weird triangle and trying to,
You're saying remove the counter and put desks.
Is that for 2 desks or 3?
probably 2.
Okay.
I don't think I'll need a third desk. I think I can use the rest of the furniture that's in there
Okay.
for a third desk and for everything else. I'm gonna get wood tone that matches the furniture that's already in there, cause it's, the one desk that I sit at now, Dolores purchased, I think, in 2018 or 2019. It was close to, around there, so it's a newer desk, it's a nice desk, it functions. So, but with the electrical quotes, I need to get 3, is that correct?
I think
If
typically,
it's
If you
above
can, yeah.
1,500.
If it's not above 1,500, I can go with whoever I want? Okay,
As long as they're licensed and insured.
licensed and insured, okay. Okay, cool, then I'll call a few people and see what I can come up with that and come back to you guys with that, but like I said, when I found this folder, I was like, $24,000, holy crap. That was a lot of furniture and a lot of stuff.
we got a lot of nice furniture up in the attic here, don't we?
Well, that was something else that I wanted to approach you guys with, is that some of it, like, a lot of us have redone our offices and all this stuff is just getting hauled upstairs. I know some of the other counties, they actually sell it
Yeah.
and put it back in the general, or we could put it into that county contribution fund where the address books come out of for us to redistribute back to the county. I don't know if that's something that you guys, everybody seems to think that we purchased it, it's gotta go up there, but then nobody uses it and then it just sits up there.
Some of that stuff's been hauled to the dump.
Some of it has been hauled to the dump, and some of it is like old, like these old tables that I think.
Those you can't get rid of.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we need to keep those, but there are some, bookshelves like that
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be something that, cause I know there's some pieces in my office that I'm probably not going to reuse that I think would be great to sell, cause they're in decent shape and they're not from the 1800s. So I didn't know if that was something that we could do. If you guys were opposed to that, if we needed to get approval for that.
I wouldn't be opposed to it selling.
I just don't understand why it's sitting up there in storage.
I think Shelley tries to repurpose what she can.
She does, yeah, I know she does.
Because
But
I know I
think-
took a couple of items out of my office and they got homed in the community.
Well, I think they're homed here in the, they don't leave the courthouse, they kind of
No,
get.
mine left the courthouse.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so I didn't know, and even if we just put it up for, we have this stuff, if you could use it, because it was purchased with taxpayer money through the budget, so it was just a thought that I had that instead of it collecting dust.
Yep.
So, okay, well then when I get some more numbers, I'll come back to you guys with that.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dawn.
Any questions for me? Nope, okay, awesome.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Ready for you? Yep.
Spotlight.
It's not too bright.
Because I'm not always too right. So I'm coming in regards to ARPA funding. We met earlier this week, I think it was, at the end of last week or Tuesday. We met on Tuesday. And we have had some requests for funding. And we agreed on one for the Register of Deeds office to allow Jeannie to finish out, or that office to finish out the digitizing that they started, so that all the records then would be digitized.
Okay.
I'm saying that correctly, right? Yeah. And we all have approved that, and we just need to get approval for you all from that. The remaining balance then would be this 55,000.
And that does everything that they had presented. We'll have the
Yeah.
full package.
Then it
Okay.
would all be,
Because it was, the one we did was like 30, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
and then we have had a few other, as I said, we've had a few other requests that we need a little more information on before we fully decide on that. And we have discussed things for the county as a whole in regards to like daycare, job, finding jobs for people, or employers finding employees and matching, getting those things matched in daycare. Were two of the ones that we
The water trailer,
discussed. What?
the water trailer. That work?
We did not discuss the water trailer, but I guess I could put it on my list. So we just need to know if it's okay to go ahead and pay
Do you
that.
need a motion?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I move that we pay $55,492.70 for digitizing records.
Yes.
In the Register of Deeds office
From the ARPA funds.
from the ARPA funds.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to go take money from the ARPA funds to fund, or to pay $55,492.70 for digitizing. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, have a good weekend.
Thank
You
you.
need something else?
2 weeks ago, I meant to hand it out to you guys. This was, Kelly got the annual report done
Okay.
for Road and Bridge. So I just wanted to drop that off.
Thank you.
I guess if you have any questions, maybe next meeting.
Okay.
You have a chance to look at it.
This is one south of Bird.
The picture on there? Right, that's the Trout Hill.
Looks
Bridge.
good.
That's all I had.
Okay.
Drop it off.
Have a good weekend.
Okay, thanks.
See you, bud.
You guys do most of the dirt work on that stuff?
We did the, well, the bridge removal and the pre-grade, if you will, on the dirt before they installed it, and then came back in and finished it up. Built the road back up.
Looks nice.
Thank you.
It does. You guys did good. See you, bud. Does anybody have anything else?
One thing, I have been borrowing a trailer to haul election equipment for the past 5 years.
Uh-huh.
That's no longer an option, so I'm needing to look for a trailer. This is kinda what I'm looking at. I haven't looked, this is just to let you know that I will be looking.
Can you store the stuff in it, or do you have to?
No, it has to be locked up in a building. It's just getting it to and from. Just gotta get out of the weather.
I'm afraid this one here is gonna be bigger, but there's one up at,
I know, I was gonna mention that too. I wanna watch that one and see.
I don't know how big that one is.
It's 7 by 14.
Oh, so it isn't a whole lot bigger.
It's
Are you talking the black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
heavy duty, more, I don't need one that heavy duty, but if you can buy it at the right price, I mean.
Yeah. Be worth keeping an eye on.
Right.
You got it in your budget? Okay. We don't need a motion to.
No,
let him
I'm
look.
just,
Okay,
just for your information.
okay.
And I have airport minutes and several, you guys wanna look at these next time, you wanna look at them now?
Matter.
It doesn't matter to me.
I can make copies and.
Or can you just send them to us?
Yep.
Yeah, I think, I like to read read that stuff
Do it.
in transit.
But yeah, the fire board, I think, is from December on up. I think that's, so they're getting minutes back to us, so. I think that's all I have.
Ready to go home?
I've gotta go to work.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
I'm glad
Yeah, yeah, because I got to looking at it a little closer.